Hi, this is Jason with NDNB, and I'm here to provide helpful tips and recommendations for ensuring you have an efficient, problem-free SOC 2 audit from start to finish. At NDNB, we're often asked to describe the auditing process, specifically what exactly is SOC 2, what deliverables can clients be expected to provide, how long does the audit process take, what challenges and roadblocks often surface, and much more. These are all valid topics, so I'd like to take this time to discuss these items and many more in greater detail. The more you understand the SOC 2 auditing process and everything that goes with it, the better prepared your organization will be. So let's get started. Let's start off with an understanding of what a SOC 2 audit is. SOC stands for System and Organization Controls, a comprehensive framework put forth by the American Institute of Certified Public Accountants, the ICPA, for examining an organization's internal controls. More simply stated, it's a framework that is extensively used for examining a business's security and operational policies, procedures, processes, and best practices. With any SOC 2 audit, it's important to understand the following measures. Documentation is essential to the SOC 2 auditing process. When we use the word documentation, we're talking about the formalized processes and procedures that need to be documented within your operational and information security policies and procedures. So ask yourself the following question. Do we as an organization have comprehensive InfoSec policies and procedures in place? Material that covers areas such as access control, data backup, change management, incident response, data retention, and much more. If you don't, you'll need to develop them. So keep something in mind. While companies are traditionally very good at what they do, they unfortunately lack the documentation in describing their InfoSec and operational best practices. This can create a big gap in SOC 2 reporting, and it's why we offer a comprehensive set of SOC 2 policy templates for helping our clients save time and money. You may very well have documentation in place, but is it accurate, current, and does it meet the need of SOC 2 reporting? Usually the answer is no, but again, you can develop these documents very quickly with our SOC 2 policy templates. Let's talk about a number of key operational procedures that must be performed each year for a SOC 2 audit. There are 4 key operational procedures. Let's start with the first one. Conduct an annual risk assessment. There's really a fair amount of flexibility as to what constitutes a risk assessment. So to make things easy, we provide clients with a comprehensive, easy-to-use risk assessment template program. Number 2, perform annual security awareness training. Security awareness training is a strict mandate for SOC 2 compliance. So you want to make sure you have a program in place for training employees on today's emerging security issues, threats, concerns, and best practices. NDNB provides clients with a comprehensive, easy-to-use security awareness training program template. Number 3, perform vulnerability scans on a regular basis. Another strict mandate for SOC 2 compliance is performing vulnerability scanning on a regular basis. You'll need to essentially determine what IP target hosts are in scope and then scan the addresses on a regular basis, which should be once a month as a best practice. Number 4, implement, if you haven't already done so, and test annually your incident response plan. Once you've implemented an incident response plan, you'll need to test it each year and document the test results. So keep something in mind. All businesses will have some form of remediation to perform. No business has a picture-perfect control environment. There's always something to improve upon. So be prepared to spend time remediating gaps and deficiencies prior to the audit. How little or how much remediation needs to be performed ultimately depends on the maturity of your controls. What we have found, historically speaking, is that businesses will need to spend time enhancing their policies and procedures, along with implementing any number of key operational procedures and activities that we just spoke about earlier. Also, you need to know that SOC 2 audits are about obtaining evidence. An audit wouldn't be an audit if we didn't collect evidence validating your controls. With that said, here are the 4 main areas of audit evidence you'll be providing to us as part of the SOC 2 auditing process. Number 1, documentation. So no surprise here, as we've spoken about the importance of InfoSec policies and procedures. Number 2, memos. Many times, it's actually best for our clients to describe a certain process or procedure, and when that's the case, a documented signed memo works great. A large part of SOC 2 deliverables will in fact request memos for audit evidence. Number 3, screenshots. So a significant part of SOC 2 auditing encompasses security controls, so expect to provide a wide range of screenshots relating to antivirus settings, log reports, network configurations, password complexity rules, and much more. Number 4, operational evidence. As mentioned earlier, you'll need to perform a risk assessment, perform security awareness training, conduct vulnerability scans, test your incident response plan, and more, and then provide that type of evidence to us, the auditors. So the keys to a successful audit, well, number 1, remediate your policies and procedures. Writing InfoSec policies and procedures is time consuming, but it's important. However, we also provide you with the SOC 2 policy packet, which should help you out tremendously. Number 2, implement operational procedures. Right after your policies and procedures have been successfully completed, you'll need to ensure all the previously mentioned operational procedures are in place. Remember, risk assessment, security awareness training, vulnerability scanning, and testing your incident response plan. Number 3, communicate with your auditors. Look, having an open channel of communication with us is imperative to the overall success of your audit. Number 4, understand that compliance is not a start and stop process. You need to be ensuring that you are monitoring your internal controls regularly. This is a process known as continuing monitoring. So next steps. By now, you should hopefully have a solid understanding of all aspects of the SOC 2 audit process. Now's the time to log into your personal URL and begin reviewing all of the tests of controls and deliverables. Remember, SOC 2 compliance is highly dependent upon organizations having documented policies and procedures in place. So remember to begin by assessing your current status of your InfoSec policies. The quicker you complete this very essential step of the auditing process, the greater the chances of an overall efficient auditing process. We're here to help, so at any time, if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to us.